Hey everybody, Jim Davis along with the Buckeye Boy from the Jim Davis Show. Weekday morning 7 to 10 on the Team Sports Network. And now, whoa, I'm so excited.
Whoa.
Almost knocked the passion bucket over. Though for the Avalanche right now, unless it's the passion of Nathan McKinnon wanting to yell at Jared Bednar, it's pretty low these days.
And then falling over.
And then falling off the bench, complaining about things. Excited about the fact that we're on the FM and Rifle now. 98.5 FM.
Yeah.
So we're on the FM now. Up and down the I-70 corridor. All right, as we film this on a Thursday, the Broncos have yet to officially announce the hiring of Vic Fangio. Our Spielberg director extraordinaire, Max Ryan, big Bears fan. Get up out of the fetal position. Come on. Missing his boy, Vic Fangio. You be okay?
Entering from stage
you
right.
be okay?
Da Bears.
Don't have a defensive coordinator because he's now the new Broncos head coach, Vic Fangio. 60 years old, first time as a head coach, but a ton of experience. Took a Bears defense when he got there. It was one of the worst in the league. This year they were the number one defense in pretty much every metric in the National Football League this season. I like the hire. I think it's a B when you're going grade-wise because of the lack of head coaching experience for Vic Fangio. Players seem to love him. Seems to be, at least on the surface, stressing what John Elway wanted, which was we need to be great on one side of the football, and Vic Fangio is a guy that certainly can make that happen with Bradley Chubb and Von Miller.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to give it a letter grade, I'm going to give it an M for meh. Doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, he's a guy that's never been a head coach. How much of a head coach of the entire team is he? Gary Kubiak's going to be your offensive coordinator.
At least that's what we're being led to believe.
You know, the guy who was the head coach that won the Super Bowl for this exact team not 4 years ago. And then you got John Elway, who, depending on which site you put trust in, is also going to have a hand on the offense. So Gary Kubiak is going to be essentially a co-head coach, maybe. And Vic Fangio may have the third most amount of say about the team as the head coach. And then you got these guys. How much can Gary Kubiak handle? How much is Vic Fangio going to be around? I mean, he's 60 years old. Yeah, age is just a number, and he may feel like he's a young guy, but you know, also, if you're not doing very well, retirement can be a much easier situation to embrace if you're failing. So you're going to have to do this again in 5 or 6 years.
But then again, most NFL head coaches, the shelf life is short. And for a guy like Vic Fangio, a little more motivation, I think, than you would normally think, because this is his first chance to be a head coach. And look, I don't care if you're 35 or 60. If you go out and your first year you win 5 games and the second year you win 6 games, kind of like Vance Joseph, 35 or 60, you're gone.
Yeah.
And it's what you can do right now. I like the hire. Gary Kubiak, it seems like more of the same, but this is a guy that does have a tremendous amount of experience, really good offensive mind, not the new creative offensive mind that a lot of teams are looking for in terms of their head coach. But I do like the experience combination of Vic Fangio and Gary Kubiak moving forward. We mentioned the Avalanche, the passion bucket, except for Nathan McKinnon getting mad at Jared Bednar.
Yeah.
Pretty low right now. Boy, the goaltending is just killing this team right now.
It's bad, and I know this isn't a flag, nor is it Avalanche, but they're in distress, so I'm going to flip it upside down. They're 15 shots. I was talking with somebody back in the Cube Farm here a little bit ago. Like, well, you know, they're giving up a lot of shots, and so it's not all on the goaltender. Well, you give up 15 shots and you allow 5 goals.
Yeah,
that's 33% success rate. That's
not,
on the goaltender.
That's not good.
That's not good. It's not like, you know, they're facing 42 shots and losing 2-1. 15 shots, losing 5-3. That's not good.
Should also mention, too, the Colorado Mesa basketball teams on the road this weekend, Highlands and CSU Pueblo, Maverick women. Now, what a great weekend they had with the wins over South Dakota Mines, then 19th-ranked Black Hills State. Jalen Duran has been on fire once again, the RMAC Player of the Week. Just what can you say about Jalen Duran right now? Leads the RMAC in scoring, 3-point shooting. She's had a great season. Highlands, they only have 8 players, but I think that if you talk to Taylor Wagner, it's always a tough place to get a win down there. And then CSU Pueblo has a really good basketball team. Maverick men, boy, what a great weekend they had. Black Hills State was one of the top teams in the RMAC going in, and the Mavericks get it done behind a great weekend from Connor Nichols and Damon Dubots in those 2 games this past weekend. So don't forget, we'll have Colorado Mesa basketball on the team CMU Sports Network on Friday night, pregame at 4:45, and then over on KNZZ on Saturday at 5:15 because we'll have the NFL playoffs coming up on Saturday.
Yeah. So another weekend of NFL, the division games. You got both LA teams in it. They say Dallas is going to take over the Coliseum. Oh, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And if this is the week for Phillip Rivers to get Tom Brady, well, if this is any time he's going to do it, this is the week.
Hey, look, we'll have our picks coming up on Friday. I've got mine on my blog, which is 4Down Territory for the
Yeah.
weekend. I've got the Chargers going in there and getting it done. I know history says no. It's just a feeling that the clock is ticking on Phillip Rivers, and this is the time that he comes through and gets it done.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope somebody finally beats the Patriots. That's all it is.
We'll find out. Maybe this weekend. That's when it happens. Don't forget all your playoff action on the Team Sports Network. Make sure you've got your blog that'll be on our website as well.
Yeah, Buckeye Boys bare minimum. Management made me write a blog, so I did just enough to keep my job.
All right, so check that out. My 4Down Territory at theteam1340.com. Until next time, see you.